เรื่องนะ Hello, good morning, everyone. Are you still with me? Okay. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nursahida Oseng. I'm from Prince of Songkhla University, Thailand. Okay. Actually, for Prince of Songkhla University, we have several campuses, and we are from Pattani campus, which is the border, the south of Thailand. Alright. That's why people may confuse the thought that I'm from Malaysia. Okay, yeah, actually I'm from Thailand, and I'm going to present you what I have found from my research. So basically, before I become a lecturer, I was a HR, not really HR. I was a trainer. I was involved in training and development team. Okay, in several companies, MNC companies. So I use that. I had all those experiences, okay, in HR and training people. And now once I'm here as a lecturer, so I integrate those things, okay, what I found from organization, from a company, and I integrated into a teaching. So my subject and my topic is about work-integrated learning. Okay, work-integrated learning, and to be specific, the area that I'm going to discuss is about HR in business. Okay, so in business we have HR and human resource management, which is the part that I'm specialized at. Okay, so this will be the course outline. Let's see a little bit of introduction. So the word work integrated learning, okay, or the short form is WIL. Okay, this work integrated learning has been introduced quite some times. Okay, and this is the best way to approach to the students. Okay, and as the name says, how to integrate work into the teaching, and how to integrate the work, okay, that students has never experienced yet because they are students, okay, and how to integrate those real experience into the learning. So without going to work yet, okay, as with a title of students, they have experience as okay, I'm exposed to the industry already. All right, yeah. So these are some definition of work integrated learning. Right? So that is about work integrated learning. And now I'm going to discuss a little bit about HR and human resource planning. So if we talk about the whole business, HRM is a part of it, right? And the whole part of HRM, the recruitment and selection is also a small part of it, okay? It's a small part, but it's very crucial and very important because in organization, if you recruit a wrong person, okay, it's gonna be a lot of problems more. If you recruit a wrong person, they cannot work, okay, and we need to waste some time to train them to be able to work, to be capable enough to work. And if they still cannot work because our recruitment and our selection process was wrong somehow, okay, so we need to fire them. And to fire people from organization is not that easy. It's even harder than recruiting them, okay, into the organization. And with this generation, we can say that this is Generation Z. Okay, people they born with iPad. Okay, since they were young, okay, they can scratch iPad and iPhone. So these people, if compared to the older one, okay, the oldies, the new generation, the young generation, they have how to say, the passion is lesser than the oldies. So the employee retention rate is very low. Okay, it's experiences in many companies. Okay, and from my companies that I worked before, I work in KL. The retention rate is so low. Okay, and many people they do the job hopping, meaning that they know that there are many positions out there. Okay, so there are many positions, there are many vacancies in another companies, so they just hop from one company to another company. Okay, so from there, okay, if we recruit a wrong person, if we cannot determine that this person is going to be loyal with us, going to be stay with us for a little bit longer time, okay, then the tendency of job hopping is going to get higher and higher. And with this job hopping, okay, HR need to work even harder because people resign more. Then we need to recruit more to fulfill those vacancies. Right, okay, so this a little bit of recruitment and selection, and here's a little bit of literature reviews over here. So this researcher, he did define, okay, the word the word of work integrated learning, which is a learning for academic credit. They learn in order to entitle for academic credit, A, B, C, D, E, or F. Okay, in the workplace setting, they can be doing like a cooperative study, okay, in the company, or internship or practical training, or they can even learn in a campus. So meaning that, okay, those who have experience, they can like invite many professionals for the adjunct lecture, or lecturers themselves, okay, can teach them, can give them the real experience, what they found in the industry, what industry is happening right now. Okay, and this research also, they have defined there are many forms of work integrated learning. So we can say that different aspect of learning. Let's say HR, we can do what is the best thing that can be done, okay, for this HRM. Architect could be different, okay, engineer could be different, doctor, medical of course could be very different, okay. So different course, different curriculums, they can match the most perfect fit with their course. Okay, and another one that we can say, they talk about the in-class activity, okay. If we talk about teaching, okay, the teaching to be the most effective technique, this researcher has found that the in-class activities, okay, is cited to be the most effective, meaning that the more activities that learners, okay, or students in the class, they did in the class, the most effective way. Most effective meaning that they can score more, okay, they can do well in the exam because they understand, and they can work well in case they graduated and they are hired by a company. So yes, the recommendation and the feedback is quite good, okay, from these students. Okay, and several studies also saying that work integrated learning somehow, okay, provide positive outcome, right? Okay, and with these feedbacks, all right, with this research, so we will see how we do for our context, okay. So the methodology first. Methodology will be the combination of quantitative and qualitative. So the quantitative, we talk about numbers. There will be an online questionnaire, which still will be receiving a link, okay, to complete the questionnaire, and the result, the statistical, is calculated through mean, average mean, and also standard deviation. All right, and for the qualitative side, okay, we can see from the direct observation, which is the instructor, myself, okay. So in this context, the instructor will be myself, who is the one who provide the well-integrated learning, okay, to the students. So the instructor, myself, which is myself, okay, going to observe them. After we give a few examples, okay, a few activities, and we're going to observe them as in person and overall, the overall of the class. Okay, And the population will be 50 learners. Okay, these 50 learners, they are students who enrolled in last year's semester. Okay, in the subject of human resource planning, recruitment, and selection. Okay, and these 50 students, they are from my faculty and from my university. Okay, so the finding is quite positive. Okay, from 50 learners. Okay, if we talk about business learners or business students, there always are more female. Okay, I'm not sure whether it's happened to your university or not, but for like my university, most of them, every year, we have more female. So here, okay, this is the number. 80% of the population is female. Alright, and after calculation from the online questionnaire, the overall learner satisfaction is 87%. Okay, which is quite positive. Alright, and all the finding, okay, is categorized into 3 tables. Okay, which I'm going to discuss one by one, but not into detail. Alright, the first table, we can say that this is the calculation from the online questionnaires. Okay, so the online questionnaires, we categorize the questions into 5 main categories. Okay, which are ethical behavior, knowledge gain, okay, cognitive learning, interpersonal and responsibility, and the last one is numerical analysis and communication technology. And why we have this, what I wanted to say just now. Okay, this is the learning outcome. Yes, this is the learning outcome. Okay, this table is showing that the learning outcome, okay, the 87%, the one that I showed just now, okay, is calculated from here. Alright, so overall they're quite good, right? And here is the direct observation. Okay, to summarize this direct observation, they are quite positive. Okay, so everyone is actively participating in the class. Okay, I think this is what we all wanted as a lecturers. Okay, we want them to actively participate in the class. Okay, they are participative, they are proactive. Okay, they are proactive, they're keen to learn. Okay, and if many students or major of the class they are proactive, and this will influence another students. So at the end, overall, the class environment, okay, the class, the climate of the class is going to be positive. Everyone is happy in the class, right? And here is what I wanted to share. Okay, this is a technique that I use. As I told you that I work in industry before. So these are some activities that I hope it could be contributed to the academic. All right. So if you talk about HR, okay, HR recruitment and selection process, these 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, these 4 processes are considered very important. Okay, the first one is job description. So if you teach them, okay, what is job description, okay, and how is it's going to be boring and they cannot do once they are graduated. So in the class, okay, we break them into groups, okay, assign them a position which is quite common. For example, like chef, very common. Everyone knows what chef do. Okay, chef, we have like drivers, okay, and like gardeners and so on. Okay, so each group they discuss and come up with the job description. Of course, they learn first, okay, before the activity. They learn first what are the job descriptions and how to complete and how to write a perfect, or not so perfect, okay, how to write a good job description. Because with the wrong job description, okay, starting from the recruiting is so wrong, the selection is gonna be wrong as well. Right, okay, so once we have job description, then we let them present to the class. Everyone has a chance, okay, to comment, okay, to criticize, okay, their friend's job description. So the first, the second one, they are not so, they don't have a right perspective yet, but the more and more the presentation from their friends, they have more information and they know this is not right, okay? To be the perfect one, to be the better one, this is supposed to be this way. So that's the learning outcome from the class. After we have the job description, we continue with application form. So each of the group is going to design, okay, come up with an application form. So this application form can be filled by the applicants, by candidates. So they switch the role, okay, after they, if this group done with the application form, another group will try to fill up and see whether is there any information missing from the application form, whether the form is correct and is complete or not. Okay. After that, the next process we can talk about the resume writing, which is very, very important. Okay, because once they are graduated, they must, okay, it's a must for them to have a resume, a nice one, okay, an interesting one, attractive one, so that once they go to apply in any company, the chance to get hired is higher. So they complete the resume writing, and instructor, which is myself again, is going to comment and check individually whether if I am the one, if I am the HR, will you be hired? Okay, from the experience that I've been looking into many resumes for the past few years, so I said this is not good. Okay, this is good, but it's not perfect. If you're gonna get more money, okay, in a better position with higher salary, this is the best way, or this is a better way, okay, to fit with your qualities, because different person, they have different strengths and weaknesses. So you must know what is your strengths, and you need to emphasize on that part. Even though this person is good in learning, I mean in academic, the CGPA is high, okay, or another person, another student is good in activities, in like class activities or university activities. So we need to emphasize the strength part so that you can sell. Okay, you can sell that part, and then it will be more interesting and more attractive for the company. All right, and the last one is job interview. Here, okay, this job interview, they had role play session, which means that they're gonna switch, okay, they're gonna switch the role between interviewer and interviewee. Okay, so before they become interviewer, they must be interviewee first. They must be interviewed by the HR. Okay, so they can learn, they can practice from the class, okay, how to dress up nicely, okay, for the interview, all right. And the role play session, who is going to be the HR, okay, they can check, they can try to do a role play and what is the HR supposed to do, okay, during the interview sessions. So these are activities that we use in I use in the class and activities. All right. So these are some of the photos. All right, not many. So they are break into groups. Okay, they are quite happy, especially when said okay photo. All right. Yeah, so conclusion is still in line with the literature's reviews, all right, which is the work integrated learning provide positive learning outcome to the students, right? And the research, of course, is varies, all right. It's very based on, of course, the learners, okay, the group of contacts, and also the instructor. And maybe you can try to use with your curriculum, which is different from HRM. All right. So, any questions? That would be all. Yep.
I'm Silvia, and I'm from Italy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Like you, I was also in HR and training before.
I
Working
see.
at the university. So I was very interested in your presentation, and I have two questions if I can.
Okay, please.
One is a very general question, if it's common in Thailand to go from the private sector to teach and work in a university.
All right.
It's very difficult in Italy.
Oh, okay.
A very difficult move.
Yep.
But I think that an experience in the private sector can bring a lot of positive resources into academia.
Yes.
And as your whole presentation basically communicated. So this is my first very general question. Second question is, how do you motivate the people in the private world to come to the university and work on projects with the students?
Okay.
Because in my university we use internships a lot, that is, students go to the private sector, to the businesses and work there. But we find it more difficult to work on projects in campus. We don't, I mean, it's hard to motivate people to come and share their knowledge with the students.
I see.
So how do you practically realize this? How do you engage them?
All right. Okay. So thanks for the questions. Let me answer your first question. For Thai is quite common. I could say it's quite common. Okay. From they going to move. Okay, from private sector to academic role, but it will be with a combination of other reasons. Because in Thailand, okay, if you enter into academic, let's say if you're going to be a lecturer, the salary is going to be like half less than what you earn in private. Yeah, half, seriously. Okay, it's even half lesser than what you earn in private sector. So most of them, okay, they either they get retired, okay, from private sector, or they want to work in their hometown. Like for myself, I work in private sector in MNC company, but it's in KL. But I was called back okay, from my parents. They somehow asked me to come back, then okay, serve the hometown. Yeah. So I believe that most of us, okay, who are become lecturers, who work in industry before and want to become lecturers, okay, the reason is to work near their house, their home. Yeah, okay, because in Thai we have many universities, okay, like for us we are from government universities. Used to, okay, it's going to change soon. Yeah. So the university itself, they separated into different provinces in different part of Thailand. Yeah, so they choose the uni which is near to their hometown. That's the first question. Yeah. And the second questions, yeah, I agree that it's very hard to engage them. Okay, but for Thailand, they are quite eager to share their experiences. Yeah. So what we do, we did some like adjunct lecturer. So once we have adjunct lecturer, we're gonna have like we're gonna invite them, okay, to be a special guest, special speaker, so that they can share other experiences. Okay, and in case we have like some programs, like some education week, okay, that's open for all courses, all faculties in university, then we organize this adjunct, like a special talk. Yeah, a special talk from those who work in private sector. Yes.
Do they actually work on projects, or is it just one talk?
It's just one talk. Okay. Yeah. To work on project is more to be in the other way. Okay. So the private sector call all the lecturers, but not sometimes students, because once they call lecturers, like say from business course, they call us to be a consultant. Once they are going to open a new business or whatsoever, okay, then we become consultants. And in order for us to get students to learn more, then we invite our students to come with us. Once we go into fields, okay, see how we are going to plan for their business. Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yes.
My own question is that as an expert in resume writing,
yes,
where you normally teach students,
yes,
how to write a very good resume, so that at the same time, say they get higher pay.
They get
higher pay.
Happy, yes.
So now, as a foreigner, now myself, if I want to go to Thai to teach.
Oh, very interesting.
So I think even though it will take our time, maybe what we will do later, I will show you my resume.
Okay,
so
sure.
You able to analyze, then identify whether if I leave my country for Thailand, I will get higher pay.
Okay, sure. Yes, sure. Yeah. So I can. I'm sure that you have a lot of experience. Maybe your resume will be more into CV. Okay, curriculum vitae, which have more information inside your CV. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we can share this experience together later.
Okay. So if they don't want to share all, if they want to share all,
oh, share all of them.
So that we can discuss further. Otherwise,
Okay, sure. Okay, because resume can we can consider resume is PNC as well. Yeah, private and confidential information because different people write resume differently. So inside that, they might include specific information which might cannot be published. Yeah, okay, and that we can discuss later about that. Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Noor, just a quick suggestion for your paper. You were talking about the job hopping.
Yes.
Your study does not link it with the job hopping.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of saying job hopping, because after going for these observations, etc., this does not make any. How you are going to motivate, convince your students that don't hop from one job to another job. Okay.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Money is always be the first criteria that they're going to hop.
Yeah. So in this case, what you can say that instead of looking at the attrition rate, which is higher in Thailand because of job hopping, instead of that, you can say that your study will be more relevant in terms of getting the employment to the students, preparing. Means preparing for a suitable job to the students who are there in the business education and likewise. So this will be a very specific goal in terms of, or this will be a very specific implication of your study instead of, because I cannot find anything or any linkage between the job hopping and likewise. Okay? So even if they are prepared, they will be hopping because money is money.
Money is money.
Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
you're right.
Okay, thank you very much, Noor.
Okay, thanks for your comment and thanks for your
We have still time for one presentation because they finished quite soon. So is someone here who wants to present now instead of afternoon? For example, Rashid Sharon. Do you want to
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Would you like to?
Yeah, that would be
Sure.
great.
No, no.
Thank you.
It takes like 15 minutes.
Yeah, as you like.
Oh, as you wish.
How many of you?
We can
This-
only one presentation.
Only one
One
presentation.
presentation only.
Presentation? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well done.
Shouldn't be very long.